Okay. Good morning. Nice to see everybody today on this beautiful day. Good. And arrive in your space, arrive on your chair, silence all of the cell phones or whatever you can. Just come into this space, your sacred space for this hour for yourself, taking care of ourselves. Good. So let's just find a tall spine. So today we're going to talk a little bit about balance, right? So there's basically three natural reactions to balance that we're born with. We all have, right? It's just how we naturally balance. And that is our vision, and it is our inner ear, and it is our joint sensation. Those are the three that are automatic that we go to. And that's what helps us to stay upright, right? And to catch ourselves. And so as we get older, some of those things start to wane a little bit. Our vision, obviously, many of you know that your vision can be impeded. You know, inner ear can, maybe you get the little tinnitus ringing or just wobbly inner ear. And of course, our body, you know, our joints, all of that starts to stiffen and maybe become just a little less acute, right? But yoga, these practices help us to keep those sharpened. So today we're going to just do some yoga for those three things, right? Our vision, our inner ear, and our joint sensation. So if you find yourself, again, as we get older, if you find yourself holding on to things to walk, you know, eventually our sense of touch sort of truncates all of those other three emotions when we touch things, right? Then our brain goes to rely on the touch, which is okay. But what we want to do is continue to try to keep those other three a little bit more sharp, right? So it's okay, even if you were to use a finger, like to balance, to steady yourself. Sometimes I say that on the chair, all of a sudden your brain's going to that. That's what's going to make me balance, right? So keeping our inner ear sharp, keeping our vision, you know, as our eyes as healthy as we can. And all of this is just, you know, the effort to do that. Yeah. So let's begin with, let's just shake. Just like to shake our body, shake off anything that you've picked up today and yesterday and just shake it off. Yeah. And relax. Good. All right. So we're going to begin with a little yoga for our inner ear, right? And maybe this is helpful if you do get that vertigo sensation sometimes. So we're going to come into a mudra that's going to help that. So palms are up. We're going to take our thumb and press it right at the pad of your hand between your pinky finger and your ring finger. And it's just a gentle little press. Yeah, your hands can be resting on your lap. So you're just touching your thumb to that space between your pinky finger and your ring finger. Relax your other fingers and just fold your fingers over your thumb. So your thumb is just gently pressing. Yeah. And we're going to take a big breath in. And as you exhale, go ahead and just float your eyes closed. Good. Maybe a slight tuck of your chin. It's relaxing the back of your neck and your head. Good. And come into the space again. And just find your breath now. Notice your breath, breathing in and out of your nose, just breathing in slowly and breathing out slowly. Noticing the breath nice and relaxed. And just take about 4 or 5 more breaths, maybe breathing in for the count of 5.5 and breathing out for the count of 5.5. Relaxing your fist, taking the tension out of your hands, even though that you're in this mudra. Little gentle smile on the face. And just enjoy some nice, long, slow, deep breaths. Yeah. Noticing as you exhale, the body's relaxed. And And just one more breath, finding relaxation. Eyes closed, mind, body starts to relax, mind begins to relax. Then relax the breath, release the mudra, just gently bring your palms down onto your lap. Good. And take a breath in and breathe out. And now we're going to go into a little alternate nostril breathing. So bringing your right hand up towards your face, the right thumb is on the right side of your nose and either ring or pinky finger on the left. Good. Going to take a breath in through both nostrils. Gently close your right nostril with your thumb and breathe out through the left nostril. Then breathe in slowly through the left. And gently close the left either with your ring or pinky finger. Breathe out through the right. Relax that right arm. Breathe in through the right. Close the right. Breathe out the left. And just continue slowly and relaxed at your own pace. Breathing in as long as you can. Breathing out as long and slowly as you can. And just do 3 more rounds at your own pace. Maybe a little ujjayi breath if you have it in your practice. Just enjoy this long, slow, deep breath. And then just no hurry. The next time that you slowly breathe out through the left nostril, you'll then float your hands, right hand onto your lap, palm down. Good. And just notice, just for that little bit of time we were breathing, you feel a little more relaxed, maybe a little more alert. No judgment. And then gently and slowly begin to flutter the eyes open. All right, continuing with our inner ear work just a little bit. Believe it or not, all the stuff we're doing is helping our balance our inner ear, right? All right, take a breath in. As you exhale, lean forward, clasp behind your right knee. So you may need to scoot forward so you have some space here. Yeah, and then on an inhale breath, hug your knee into your chest, however you can. Reach your shoulders back. And exhale, just relax that down. Go the other side, left hands behind the left knee. Inhale, just slowly tuck your tummy in and press your thigh into your tummy. And exhale, relax and release. Yeah, good. And now we're going to, I want you to see my legs a little bit here, a little bit more. So we're going to start to heel toe our feet out a little bit. So heel toe, not too far. And then we're going to drop our knees in towards each other. Yeah, just like that. Good. All right. And then we're going to relax the arms down. On an inhale breath, we're going to draw our hands out into a T and cactus our arms. Good. All right. So the knees don't need to be touching, or you can scoot your feet in a little bit more just to relax your legs, just having the knees touch. Good. All right, take a breath in, and as you exhale, curl your fists in and squeeze your fists. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And then on an exhale, relax. Good. And then squeeze, 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 and relax. And let's do one more. I'm gonna squeeze, 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 and relax. Good. And with your arms up, relax your shoulders, still in cactus. On an inhale breath, slowly turn your head over to the right, as far as your neck will allow you to stretch comfortably. And take a couple breaths here. And then on an inhale breath, come back to center. Take a breath in. As you exhale, turn your head now slowly over to the left. Feeling a nice stretch in the neck. Yeah, and breathe. Good. And then inhale, slowly come back forward. Good. Take a nice big breath in, and on an exhale breath, on an inhale breath, now we're going to reach our arms slowly, stretch them up towards the sky. Yeah, and just stretch up as tall, press down a little bit into your feet. Yeah, and then on an inhale, exhale, next exhale breath, just bring your palms together and float your hands down. Just lay them onto your rib cage here. Good. And now we're going to lift the knees out to either side again, and we're going to heel toe our feet all the way together. Good. And then we're going to drop our knees out to the side now. Good. And just finding a nice tall spine. Good. We're going to bring our hands, our palms onto our lap. Good. And take a nice big breath in. As you exhale, curl your fingers in again, making a fist. And this time, squeeze your fists for 10 seconds. 2, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Continue to breathe as you're squeezing. 3, 5, 7, 8, 9. Squeeze a little harder. And exhale, relax your hands, your arms, your shoulders, your jaw. Yeah, good. And now take your hands to the outside of your knees and just bring your knees together and bring the legs to hip distance apart. Good. Take a nice big breath in. As you exhale, tuck your chin down to your chest. Reach your shoulders back. And just do a couple nice little head circles here. So slowly roll the head into clockwise, inhaling as you go up, exhaling as you come down. One more. And slow. Good. And then other way, inhale, just do the reverse. Just taking your neck and head to where it wants to go. Just getting a nice gentle stretch. And then the next time the chin comes to chest, pause, press down into your feet to lift your head back up. And now getting into, we did inner ear, now getting into the eyes, right? So we're simply going to squeeze your eyes shut as tight as you can, and then open them as wide as you can. That's comfortable. And then squeeze them tight and open them wide. Relax your eyes now. Good. And then look up. Keep your head still. Just look up with your eyeballs towards the ceiling. And now look to the right. And then look down. And then to the left. And forward. And now look up, just with your eyeballs. Look to the left. Look down. To the right and forward. Relax your hands down alongside your body. Turn your palms out. Float your arms halfway up or wherever they land. Bend your elbows and interlace your fingers behind your head. Good. Now keeping the head straight, you can do a little gentle little press of the skull into your hands. We're going to do circles with our eyes. This is going to help us to keep our heads steady. And so just start to do clockwise circles with your eyeballs. Nothing else is moving on your body except your breath and your eyeballs. And just notice if your eyes are kind of jerky doing this, that's okay. That just means a little more balanced left-right brain, or if it feels fairly smooth. At some point, look forward and just do a couple counterclockwise slow circles with your eyeballs. Is kind of challenging, right? Yeah, but just getting those eyes a little bit of strengthening as well. Yeah, and look forward. Good. And slowly unclasp your hands and let your hands float down. Good. And it's also really good to get your eyes checked regularly. So many things that, and just roll your shoulders. So many things that our doctors can do for us, right? To help keep our eyes healthy. And then forward. And again, we need that vision, especially that depth perception to help keep us balanced. Good. And forward. Nice. Good. And shake it out. All right. So again, maybe scooting even a little bit more forward in our chair. We're going to bring our legs out to the side, either side. So coming into a nice stance. This always, every time I do this, I always feel a stretch, especially of inner hips and those inner thighs. Yeah, good. Take a nice big breath in. Exhale, press your chest gently forward just a little bit. Whoa, I feel really tight today. And then just do a couple circles. You can hang on to your knees and just make this feel good. Yeah. So the head is not in motion. The head is staying right above the shoulders. It's just your upper body. So do about 3 circles in one direction. And then when you come forward, you'll just reverse and go the opposite direction. Good. And up our hips, hip joints, keeping our joints supple for our balance. Good. And then the next time that you come forward, pause here, press down into your toes, lift your body back up. Nice tall spine. Yes, good. We're going to take our right hand across to our left thigh. Left arm relaxes down, turn palm out. You can hold on to your thigh here on an inhale breath. Reach your left arm up towards the sky. If it feels more comfortable for you in cactus, that's also an option. Take a breath in, get as tall as you can. And as you breathe out, hold on to that thigh and just lean over. Feeling that nice long stretch in your side body. Breathe. Enjoy. Good. On an inhale breath, slowly come back up. Exhale, just gently let that arm float down. Good. And then other side. So left hand across to the right thigh, right arm palm out. Press down into your feet. Inhale, reach that arm out and up. Good. Again, either cactus or stretch up tall. Stretch up as long as you can on an inhale breath, and as you exhale, just lean over and breathe. Now into that right side rib cage, opening up the right lung. Maybe a little smile on the face if we've left there. Getting that smile mudra going. Increases endorphins, so smile as much as you can, even if you don't feel like it. Inhale up, exhale, relax that arm down. Good. And then bring your hands onto the thighs, and then let's heel toe, hands back to thighs. Little stretch for a counter stretch for our fingers. I know we've been doing a lot of fists. So palms on your thighs. Good. Relax your fingers onto your thighs. Lift the pointer fingers up towards the sky and release them down. Then the middle finger. This is an incredible stretch for your fingers, especially on a hard surface like a table. Middle finger comes up. Good. And pinky finger comes up. Good. Thumbs come up. Good. Shake out the hands. Shake it out. Flap them up, forward and back and round and round. Yeah, it just feels good to get that blood flow going. Yeah, we have, again, so many energy points, even in our fingertips. I think I've said this before, when you can't think of that word, did that happen to you? Like the last 3 days, it's like, what's that word again? Just touch your fingertips together. Yeah, and that'll help to bring you back to your mind. And then all of a sudden, the answer will pop into your head. It's amazing. It's a miracle. Yeah, all right. Coming into cat-cow here, a couple more seated poses. So finding our tall spine again. Take a breath in. As you exhale, slide your hands to your knees, round your back. If it feels good, drop your head. Good. Press down into your feet. Slowly slide your hands up as your head lifts. Let's reach our elbows back behind us. Lift our chin, even tuck our low jaw underneath our upper jaw. A little thymus, thyroid, parathyroid energy. And then exhale, relax the jaw, bring the head forward, slide the hands forward, drop the head. Maybe round your back into a little cat. Good. And then press into your feet and slowly come back up. One more time, slide your hands up your thighs. Reach your elbows back like they want to touch each other behind you. Shoulders back, chest lifts, chin lifts. Yeah, smile on the face. So smile is a little, nice little cheap facelift. So, and it also is a mind lift. Exhale, slide your hands forward, drop your head, come into your cat pose, whatever feels good. Maybe hold on to your knees, stretch your back, only if that feels good on your spine. And then slowly come back up. Yeah. All right, getting into our little hamstrings here again. So what happens also as we age is we lose the power in our lower extremities, right? Our hamstrings, our quads, and our glutes, right, that we're sitting on. So we're going to stretch our hamstrings here. So we're going to extend. Actually, we're going to start with the right foot. We're going to slide the right foot back just a little bit. Then we're going to extend the left heel forward. This just gives us a little bit of a deeper stretch in that hamstring. Good. So this right foot, the heel's on the floor, it's completely grounded. Yeah. Left toes are lifted. Let's find our nice tall spine. Yeah. If the chair is hitting you in a place that's not comfortable, just readjust, right? So you're sitting on your sit bones. All right, slight bend in this left knee, lift the chest, look up slightly. Take a breath in. As you exhale, glide your belly button forward. Start to lean forward till you're feeling a lovely stretch in your hamstrings. When you find your edge, pause there. Good. You can then look down at your left toe and find your breath. Nice, long, slow, deep breath. That 5 to 5 breath maybe, breathing in for 5.5, breathing out for 5.5. As you breathe out, maybe your chest drops a little closer to the floor. Good. So in these big muscle stretches, it's nice to linger here for a little while, reminding the muscle that, oh, it's okay, it's safe to stretch a little bit here. Good. Then on your next inhale breath, press down gently into that right foot. Slowly lift the nice straight spine back up. Take your left hand behind that left knee and help to rebend it. Good. Yeah, shake it out. Just shake out any tension that we've built up. Same thing on this side now. So toes are even, and now we're going to slide the left foot back just slightly. Come onto the heel of the right foot. Good, little bend in the knee. We don't want to drop the knee down to hyperextend the back. Yeah, little bend here. All right, and now simply lifting the chest, reaching your shoulders back slightly and looking up might be enough of a stretch for you. Yeah, if you want to take it further, as you exhale, glide your belly button forward. Start to reach drop your chest towards the floor, keeping your spine straight though. Yeah. And then eventually looking down towards that right toe or the floor. Yeah, and find your breath. Big, long, slow, deep breath. Each time you exhale, maybe you melt a little bit further into that stretch. 3 more slow breaths here, that 5.5 in and 5.5 out. Each time you exhale, see if you can soften. And on your next inhale breath, gently press into your left toes. Slowly float the straight spine and body back up. Take your right hand and help to rebend that right knee next to the left. Nice work, everybody. Shake it out. All right, so making our way to a stand if you choose. Feel free to stay seated and do any of the poses seated in your own fashion. And most of them are adapted to seated or standing. All right, slide heels back, press down into your feet, find your way to a stand now. Good. Standing behind your chair. It's always nice to have that chair. The beauty of the chair is we can keep our spine straight when we are sitting and doing poses, and also we have the back of the chair to hang on to, right, if we need to, but we're going to try our best to not do that. Yeah, because we want to keep our balance with our ears, eyes, and our joints, right, today. All right, so let's just move. Shake the hands, kick the feet. This time we can shake the arms out to the side and up and out to the side. Down. Good. Yeah. And maybe come into a little bit of a march or a tiny little baby jog if that's in your practice and you want to go for it today and you feel like you need to get some energy going or out. So yeah, just coming into a little march here. I'm just going to slide my chair out of the way here. So yeah, you can see my body. Good. If you're in a march, maybe you come a little bit wider in your march, slow it down. That opens up our hips. That gets into the hip joints, and the knee joints a little bit. Yeah, good. And then come back to middle. Yeah, back to your march. Good. And relax. Good. Let's roll the shoulders out. It always feels good to roll the shoulders out, stretch the upper body. Legs a little bit wider apart. Now, bounce in the knees. Stepping side to side, maybe lifting the heel as you go to the opposite heel, as you go to the right and the left. Inhaling, exhaling. You can inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Just getting that nice twist going for our spine. Good. This also is a very easy, feels good, very helpful for balance, right? Taking that body from right to left. Having to adjust, just like my video camera does with a little squeak. Yeah, good. And then come back to center. Nice. Okay, come back to center. Feet hip distance apart. Immediately find your mountain pose, right? Feet hip distance, toes are forward, lifting the kneecaps up, tucking your tailbone down, drawing your belly in, rolling your shoulders gently back and down, palms forward, chin slightly tucks back. That's a lot just to say stand. Mountain pose, right? But it's stacking of those joints that are an automatic, natural thing for our balance. Yeah, good. All right. So we're going to bring our hands into prayer position. We're going to slowly reach the palms out and let's just stretch our arms out to either side. Pressing into the palms. Good. Fingers can, let's spread the fingers wide and then drop the fingers down and up and down and up and roll the fingers forward and back. So the whole arm and even the shoulders are rotating gently and back. Belly's tucked in. Yeah. And up and relax the arms down. Good. Roll out the shoulders. Now we're going to come into our little sun salutation here. So hands come into prayer position. Good. And on an inhale breath, we're going to step out to the side. Make a star. Soften your knees. Bow forward. Toes are forward here. Bow forward. Arms come up and back. Good. Inhale, come back up and see if you can just step your body and your feet and your hands back together. Good. So just to play around with this and do this as you can. Try to go side to side with ease. All right. So stepping out to the left now. Good. Soft bend in the knees. Just drop forward, reach the arms back and up. On an inhale breath, just as gracefully as you can, come back to center. Exhale, hands to heart. One more round. Inhale out. Maybe you don't step out as wide. Yeah. Maybe bow forward, arms back and up, a little higher maybe. Inhale, step everything back together. Yeah, wherever your arms want to be. And last one, inhale out, exhale, bow forward. Inhale, step everything back together, hands to heart. That's just a little mini sun salutation. We've been blessed here in Colorado with this beautiful sunny weather. All right, so coming into a little bit of a wider stance here. Again, find your stance. You can have your chair right in front of you and hold on to your chair. If you are seated, you're just taking your legs out to either side. Let's bring our toes at a little bit of an angle here now. They're about 2 and 10 o'clock. Good. We're going to take a breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to slowly experiment with bending the knees, just sending your pelvic floor down towards the floor. Good. And see how that feels on your knees. My right feels a little tweaky here, so I'm going to back out a little bit. I'm going to scoot my heels forward a little and then see if I can rebend. Yeah, getting your knees stacked above your ankles will help protect those knee joints. So just find your little bent legs here. And if that's bending your knees is not helpful for you, you can just keep them gently straight with a tiny little micro bend. Good. All right. And then we're going to bring our arms out into a T and bend the elbows, finding ourselves in goddess pose. Good. All right. So find your comfort zone here. Take a nice big breath in and exhale. Relax into the pose. Shoulders back and down, arms relaxed, fingers relaxed. Good. All right. If it's available to you now, we're going to lift the right heel up and then drop it down. And lift the left heel up. If you need to hold on to your chair with one hand, that's an option. Right heel lifts and down. And left heel lifts and drop it down. Here's the challenge. Either go right and left again, or maybe a little bit you can lift both heels up off the floor. Smile on the face. Yeah, notice the body again. You can hold on to the chair for balance. Yes, don't want you toppling over. A lot going on. All of a sudden your brain's like, whoa, what's happening here? Feel your legs engaging. All those little jerky movements in your legs are good, right? That's adjusting so that you stay upright. Relax the heels down. Relax the arms down. Good. Press into your toes to slowly, ever so slowly, straighten the knees if they were bent. Good. Rotate your left toes in, right toes in, and just bring your heels and toes in. Yeah, or simply step your feet together. Good, holding onto your chair here now. Good, we're gonna just come up onto our tiptoes. I need my chair for this one to keep my balance. Even just little fingers here. Yeah, good. Come up onto your toes and drop to your heels. Lift your toes and drop. Come up onto your tiptoes, lift the heels a little higher and drop the heels and lift the toes a little higher and drop. Good. Bringing your hands onto your belly here. We're going to experiment with when we use our upper body with our lower body, it helps with stability. So this is just an experiment, something that just came to me, right? So we're going to, as we press our belly in, yeah, we're going to then come up onto our tiptoes. Yeah, and see if you need to hold on, grab onto the chair with one, but sometimes that helps us be able to stand on there. Just lifting the heels a little bit and drop down. Good. Relax the arms down. I want you to just try to come up without pressing your belly in, come up onto your toes. And see how much more challenging that is, right? Yeah. Okay. And now again, hands on belly. We're going to engage that belly in and up. As we inhale, lift the heels a little bit. Just notice if you feel a little bit more stability by engaging our core up and release. That was just a little fun experiment and shake it out. Yeah, so something to try. Good. All right, I'm sliding this out again, but you keep your chair right there. Good. So getting your hands onto the feet hip distance apart again. You're gonna just start to slide your hands down towards your knees. Hips are back. One of the things that we lose in our society is we've lost the squat. And that really helps with so many things, right? I mean, when you think about it, we sit a lot more than we have ever as human beings had in the last probably 50 years, right? So getting the hips back, good. And while we're here, let's just do a little bit of a tiny, teeny, tiny knee rotation circle. Yeah. Good. And then reverse other direction. See how that feels on your knees. Just getting a little synovial fluid in those knees. Good. Come back to middle. Press down into your feet and slowly come back up. Good. Nice. All right. Coming into our little balance pose. Again, we tend to lose our strength in our low body as we age. One of the benefits of aging. Another benefit. Yeah. So we're going to counteract that with basically we're going to take a step out to the side with a little lunge, and then we're going to come back really quickly. We're going to start slow here. So arms just maybe bending the elbows, just having your arms as if you have some ski poles in front of you. Yeah. Good. And then we're going to step out to the right, bend just slightly that knee, the toes on an angle there. Good. So wherever the lunge is, then we're going to come back to center. Push off with that foot and come back to center. If that is not comfortable on your knee, just try to take a step out to the side with a tiny little bend. Yeah. And then come back to center. Let's all do that with maybe sort of toes forward. So step out to the right and then bring back. It's not about the lunge, it's about quickly getting yourself back. Step out to the left. So find your comfortable lunge, and then we're going to quicken it. So one more slow, out to the right and come back. So you're pushing off with that foot, out to the left and push off with the foot to come back to center. You can be also holding onto your chair here. Yeah. All right. Now we're going to just quicken that a little bit. So we're going to go out to the right and quickly come back. Go out to the left, quickly come back. Go out to the right, quickly come back. Left, right, left. So you're engaging your glute muscles to come back to center. Yes. And this is good for when we step off a stair or climbing stairs or, yeah. 2 more. Side to side, but that pushing off with the foot and coming back quickly. So we can grab ourselves quickly. Good. Last one. Good. And relax. Good. How did that feel? Shake it off. Yeah. Good. Yeah, those lunges help the quads. They help the quads, hamstrings back there, and glutes. Good. All right. Come back to center. Find relaxation. Find your mountain pose, right? Just we are standing here now. Feel what is going on in your kneecaps. Tuck your tailbone, bellies tucked in and up, shoulders back, palms forward, chin back. Yeah, let's come right back to stacking those joints. Nice. Okay, so here's where we're going to need at the back of our chair, right? So you have the back of your chair here. So we're just going to step away from the chair just slightly here. We're going to come into a little forward fold. Yeah, but I want, as the forward fold, I don't want try not to round the back as we go forward. We don't want to do that. We're going to be softening the knees and hinging. So we're going to send the hips back, keep the spine straight, and just come as far as you can. That's what we're going to do here, making that intention. Good. All right, so find your stance, take a breath in. As you exhale, soften the knees, start to send your hips back. Your chest stays a little bit lifted as the upper body starts to drop towards the floor. And the hands are there to guide the hips back a little bit. So find this little halfway forward fold here. You can rest your hands on your thighs or the palms on the back of your chair here and breathe. Each time you exhale, maybe you come a little bit further forward. Yeah, so just find A comfortable way to be. There should be no discomfort, just feeling a stretch, no pain. Yes. Now on your next inhale breath, slowly press down into your toes with a flat back. You can press gently down into your palms if you need to, if you'd like to, and just find the body coming back up as the belly comes back forward. Yeah, hips forward. Nice. And wiggle it out. Good. All right, coming into a downward facing dog here. So we're going to begin with hands on our chair. I like to have my palms on the chair and my fingers forward. It just helps, I feel like, with leverage. Yes, as if you were on the floor. So when you're on the floor doing down dog, your palms are pressing into the floor. Good. And then start to step back, 1 foot at a time. Yes. Good. And then soften the knees, so a little bend in the knees. Relax your head between your arms. Send those hips back. Reach your fingertips forward. Find a whole back body stretch here. And find your breath. Big, that 5.5 count breath. Breathing in and breathe out for 5.5. Melting the chest a little closer to the floor as you exhale. On an inhale breath, if you want to straighten your knees a little bit, getting into that hamstrings. Yeah, so just find a nice stretch for your arms, under your arms, your lymphatic system. A little bit of a inversion here for your brain. And breathe. Again, extending this pose for a little bit. On your next inhale, bend your knees, look up towards the back of your chair, and just slowly start to make your way back to your chair. Good. And shake it out. Nice. Okay. Getting into a nice little side back body head stretch, right? So we're going to draw your arms back. Good. You're going to grab onto your right wrist with your left hand. So behind you, you're just grabbing your right wrist. Yeah, good. I'm going to take a breath in, and as you exhale, just gently pull your right fingertips towards the floor. Good. Take a breath in. And now on an exhale breath, draw those right fingertips down gently as you draw your left ear towards your left shoulder. Getting a nice little neck stretch here, shoulder stretch. Good. And then with your right fingers, make a little fist and then open. And make a fist with your right hand and then relax it, open. And make a fist and relax it, open. Good. And slowly, slowly start to lift the head straight back up very slowly. It's a pretty deep stretch. And exhale, relax and shake it out. Good. We're going to do that on the other side here. So gliding your hands back. Now we're going to grab onto the left wrist with the right hand behind you there. Relax the arms. Good. Take a breath in. As you exhale, just help to guide your left fingertips towards the floor with that right hand. So you're stretching that left arm long and down. Yeah. Take a breath in. And this time on an exhale breath, slowly drop your head over to the right. Yeah. Just enjoying this nice stretch. Our necks get so tight, especially holding up our heavy head. On an inhale breath, slowly lift the head back up. And exhale, relax the arms and let the wrist go and shake it out. Good. Kick the body, gently shake. Maybe move that head very tenderly. Yes, getting all the tension out. I like to rock my arms forward and back as I'm kicking. Yeah, just get rid of all that tension. Good. All right. And wiggle it out. Nice work. All right, just coming into a little bit wider stance here, bouncing the knees, and let's just do our hip circles in one direction. Good, smile on the face. This one always feels nice. Next time you come forward, do 3 circles or so, opposite direction. Yeah. And come back to center. Good. Come back to middle here. Good. And let's make our way back down to our chairs but don't sit down yet. Let's just come to the front of our chairs. So we're going to practice that little chair pose, that squat again. So we want to make sure that your knees, when we're bending our hips back, our knees are not caving in, right? We want to keep them right in line with the toes here. All right. So it's simple. Let's just bring our hands onto our thighs. Take a breath in. As you exhale, press into your toes as you start to send your hips back and drop your hips as far as comfortable on your body. Good. Let's see if we can lift our chest. Good. And breathe. And if lifting your chest and lifting your chin up slightly is too much, relax the heart down just a little bit and find your breath. And each time, that 5.5 to 5.5 count breath, each time you exhale, see if you can drop your hips a little closer to the chair. Yeah, so this is not about bending the knees. This is about dropping the hips back and down. Yeah, this whole area. And again, nothing should be uncomfortable. It should feel like a challenge, but not uncomfortable. Good. And if your head is lifted now, on an exhale breath, drop your head. Grab the front of your chair, rest onto your palms of your hands for stability, and float your hips down. Or just come to a seat, however it's comfortable for you. Yeah, relax. Let's close our eyes and just notice your breath. Notice your heartbeat. Even put a hand on your chest and feel your heartbeat. So when we work those big thigh muscles in that pose, it gets the blood flow going. It gets the heart beating. Brain is sending a signal to the heart to say, hey, those are big muscles. We need more oxygen there. This is such an amazing machine we are blessed with. Wow. No man can come up with this incredible of a machine. And then gently float the eyes open. Yeah. Let's bring our hands onto our heart and just be so grateful that we were given this body. Yes. As much as we sometimes get annoyed with it, with aches and pains and things like that, when we think of what it does every single day, it's a miracle. Yeah. Arms down alongside the body. Turn the palms out, press down into your feet, float your arms, relax your shoulders as your arms float up. Bring them to wherever anytime you can bend your elbows, just bring them to wherever they're comfortable. We're gonna come into a twist here. Take a breath in, excuse me. As you exhale, relax your body and your shoulders, and then pivot your body at your waist. You can even press into that left foot to turn to the right. Relax your arms down now. Just let them float down. One's on the outside of this right thigh. The other you can grab onto the chair. Gently turn your gaze over that right shoulder. Find your breath. Big breath in for 5.5. Big breath out for 5.5. Just enjoy. Bring that little smile to your face. It feels weird when you don't feel like smiling to turn the corners of your mouth up. Just give it a try. On your next exhale breath, soften everything. Slowly bring your body back to forward. Good. And then relax your arms down. Just do a tiny little wiggle to get out the little tension you might have picked up. Other side. So turn the palms out. On an inhale breath, float your arms up so gracefully, reminding yourself to relax your shoulders, even though your arms are reaching up. Yeah. Take a breath in As you exhale, relax and soften and press down, especially in that right foot, to pivot your body over to the left. When you reached your edge, relax your arms down. Turn your head and look over that left shoulder, chin parallel to the floor. Find your breath. Nice, long, slow, deep breath. Five and a half. 5.5. So when you exhale, maybe twist a little bit more. As you exhale, relax everything. Slowly, very slowly, untwist that spine towards the front. Yeah, you want to do that slow. Good. Relax your arms down. Gently press into your feet as you lift your shoulders up and in towards your neck. Feel the spine. Imagine the spine, all those discs getting space between your vertebrae. And exhale, relax the shoulders back and down gently. Good. All right. Drawing your arms back again like an airplane. Grabbing onto the back of your chair. And let's open up here. So reach your shoulders back as if you want to touch your shoulder blades together behind you. Yeah, again, lift your chin. Look up to where the ceiling meets the wall. Maybe reflect on one thing that you are grateful for today. Just one simple thing. Blue sky, maybe, if you have an opportunity to look up the last couple days. Whatever it is. Gratefulness is a practice. And the more we practice it, the more it becomes automatic. And as you exhale, just relax everything. Keep holding on to the back of your chair there. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, just drop your upper body forward, your chest. You can relax your head down to wherever it feels comfortable. And breathe. Nice, long, slow, deep breath. Each time you exhale, just relax that body. Let the whole body just drape forward. On the next inhale breath, slowly press into your feet. Float your body back up. Good. Let go of the chair. Good. And then make your way into now final relaxations, Shavasana. So if you're going to stay seated in Shavasana, pivoting the body forward, press into your feet as you scoot your hips to the back of your chair. Feel free to come into Shavasana laying down. The beauty of being in your home to practice is you can lay down on the floor. Yeah, good. All right, so I'm going to take a nice long deep breath in and just let it go through the mouth with as big of a sigh as you can manage. Yeah, let's turn our palms up now. Relax your hands. Palms can be up a little higher on your thighs. That'll help your shoulders to relax a little bit more. Fingers relaxed. Take a nice big breath in. And this time as you exhale, just allow the eyes to close. Good. And find 3 breaths. Next, long, slow, deep breaths. 5.5 breaths in, pause. 5.5 breaths out and pause. Yeah. Just notice the breath. Breathe in as much as you possibly can and breathe out as much as you possibly can. Relax the whole body now, coming into this final relaxation. Relax the whole body. Let go of all of your efforts. Just for this next few minutes. Allowing yourself to just be in this peace and contentment. Notice the body. Relax the toes, the feet, hips, legs. Relax all of your internal organs. Feel the belly relax, heart, shoulders, arms, hands, fingers, your back of your neck, back of your head, forehead. Feel your eyeballs just floating and resting back into the eye sockets. Drawing that little smile on your face. Relaxing all the muscles of the face. Whole body's relaxed now. Whole body's relaxed. And bring your awareness to your thoughts. Good thoughts, maybe not so good thoughts. Just let them be. Let them come. Matter of fact, expand your thoughts. Make them big. Make them as big as the room you're sitting in. Make them as big as the sky, as big as the universe. Smile at them. And let them be as big as they want. Notice your breath. The only thing moving now in our body is our breath. Gentle breath in, gentle breaths out. Our life force air. And just allow the breath to be natural. Allow the body to just be. Let go of all efforts. Want nothing. Do nothing. Be nothing. Just for one more minute. Just be here. And gently bring your awareness to how you feel. And feel free to remain here for as long as you like. If you would like to make your way back into the space, gently take a breath in and let go. And begin to wiggle your toes and wiggle your fingers. Maybe swaying the body side to side. If you're laying down, bending your knees, rolling over onto one side, making your way up to a seat. And relax the body now, taking a bigger deep breath in, fill up the body for 5 seconds. Pause the breath at the top and relax the body. Slowly breathe out. And then gently floating your hands into prayer position. Hands to heart, resting the thumbs onto your heart center. Closing practice today with this. Courage does not always roar. Sometimes courage is the quiet voice at the end of the day saying, I will try again tomorrow. When you feel ready and complete at your own pace, begin to flutter the eyes open, letting the light in so slowly. Smile on the face. And slowly lift your head up. Thank you all for coming, taking care of yourself today. Have a lovely rest of your day. Namaste.